Just you can close your eyes if you like. I prefer to close my eyes when I meditate, but of course, it's totally up to you. It's your meditation. Sometimes it's easier to go into the body when our eyes are closed. And so just giving yourself a moment to relax, to arrive in this moment. Because even though you showed up here for the meditation, your mind might still be, energized from before you got on and press play. So just giving yourself a moment to arrive. Just using your body as a touchstone, as an anchor. If your tension is a little scattered, you can always just easily and simply rest your attention just down in your belly. Just rest your attention down in your belly. Sometimes that helps to ground the energy, transition out of the head, out of the mind, out of the conceptual mind. So there's this sense of alertness, but also a sense of softness, of relaxation, and tenderness towards yourself. And then we'll drop our attention down a little bit more to your feet. And you can wiggle your feet to find them if you like. But just noticing that you have toes, becoming aware of the bottoms of your feet. Noticing the tops of your feet. And even the insides and outsides of both feet. Both feet at the same time. Allow your awareness to very effortlessly move to your ankles, inside your ankles, all the joint, ankle joint inside, up through your calves, your shins, your knees and your kneecaps. Through the back of your thighs, your inner thighs, your hamstrings, the top of your thighs, just very gently. Not fighting, not forcing, just very naturally aware of your upper thighs, noticing both legs at the same time. So there's this attitude of alertness, but also a sense of deep ease with no strain. There's no goal here. Whatever is arising is perfectly fine. If your mind is not able to stay with your body, with your legs, or my instruction, just gently, whenever you remember, come back and be here now. And becoming aware of your hip joints, the hip sockets. Both legs are connected up to the hips and to the hip joint. Back around to your glutes. And across here to your abdomen. Noticing your hips outside and inside. And becoming aware of your low back. Around to your abdomen, your belly. All the organs in your abdomen. Spleen, liver, gallbladder. Up through your solar plexus. around the back of your solar plexus as well, to your mid back. And your upper back, back of your shoulder blades, the remnants of your wings, your underarms, the sides of your rib cage, and then the front of your rib cage, your chest, inside of your rib cage that houses your heart and your lungs, protects your heart and your lungs. Noticing your whole torso, front and back, outside and inside. Noticing this settling that might begin to happen with the awareness of your body in this Yoga Nidra. Not judging it, just noticing it. Softening into it, allowing whatever is happening to be here, just as it is. Just this deep level of acceptance of whatever happens. Becoming aware of your collarbone from the base of your throat out towards your shoulders, tops of your shoulders, down through the upper arms, your biceps and triceps around the back side of your arms, and the elbows, the inside of your elbows, to your forearms, your wrist, and then both hands, the thumbs, index fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and the little pinky fingers of both hands. Noticing both hands and both arms, outside and inside. Moving back up to the top of your shoulders and your throat. And the inside of your throat. Up through your ears, your eustachian tubes, your inner ears, your forebrain, midbrain, and back brain. The inside of your head. The inside of your face. The inside of your mouth. Tongue, teeth, and gums. The roof of your mouth, the floor of your mouth. The outside of your mouth, your lips and chin and jaw. Cheeks and cheekbones. Your eyes, nose, lids, and lashes. Your scalp, your hair, and your ears. Noticing your whole head, outside and inside. And if there's any tension anywhere in your body or mind that is still holding on at some level, see if you can just let it go. Let go of the tension, anything in your mind, your body. Just allow it to soften. And then becoming aware of your sense of hearing. There are sounds that our house makes, surroundings happening that you might not be tuned into, and you can use that as an anchor into the now as well. We hear our thoughts. We hear the creaking of the house, the wind, or rain, or whatever it is that's happening. We welcome whatever happens in meditation, and sounds might be a part of it. And just like a deer posed on the top of a hill, it not only listens with its ears, it listens with every muscle fiber you can, twitches and just hears with everything. The vibration of the ground is fully present. So slowly we're becoming more interested in here and now rather than the random thoughts that usually go through our head. And yet, it's perfectly fine to have random thoughts going through your head. It's just your attention is drawn to your body, the hearing, what's happening here and now. And you decide to pay more attention to those anchors. There's plenty of time later to pay attention to those thoughts. Just here now, being listening. No judgment, no, not even the discerning of what sounds, even just listening, the act of listening, as the deer would listen with its whole body. And your sense of sight, even though your eyes may be closed, what's happening in your sense of sight? Some people see colors, others see darkness. Just noticing. Tune into your sense of sight. I'm curious. Notice if there's a dialogue that might start. Oh, I've never done this before. And that's okay. But then just go back to noticing. What's happening in your sense of sight right now. And then moving to your sense of taste. course, we're not eating or drinking right now, but maybe there's a remnant, coffee or tea, or just noticing in your mouth what's going on there right now. A sense of smell. Usually, when we've been in a room for a while, we stop noticing. Takes going to a different room, but just see if you can tune into the smells of your house or anything else, perfume, essential oils, incense, candle, or just you. With that, noticing the breath coming in through your nostrils. Just that. Just welcoming whatever's happening here and now for you. Passing thoughts, even if there's a frustration, it's all welcome. It's all welcome here and now because it's arising here and now. And finally, your sense of touch. We went through a little bit being the awareness of the body, but we didn't go through sensations. Noticing how your skin feels differently where there's bare skin and where there's clothing. Just tuning in to your sense of touch. Tuning into how your buttocks or legs or back feel, however you're sitting. Noticing your feet if you have socks or shoes on, or how your feet are resting. And then again, noticing the air coming in through your nostrils, the sensation of breathing. Follow your breath from your nostrils up into your sinuses, down your throat. Notice how your chest or shoulders might rise a little bit on the inhale. Noticing how you might feel a coolness in the back of your throat with the inhale or in your nostrils, but it goes beyond. Go deep in when you take that natural breath. No need to breathe more deeply, but just noticing the breath that's coming in just with absolute effortlessness. It's almost like your breath is breathing you. It's just happening. There's something noticing all of the things in this meditation as your awareness moves in your body, as you soften and invite everything into this moment that's happening. There's this sense of awareness, stillness deep within. That is what's noticing. It's you, the real you, beyond the concepts and fears, just awareness observing. And even when thoughts come, it's welcomed. But what's noticing the thought even? What's welcoming or not welcoming the thought? That's you. Notice the spaciousness you might be getting a wisp, a sense of. Spaciousness that is like this, the sky or screen that's everything is taking place within. Not trying to understand it intellectually, but just noticing. Or if the intellectual understanding tries to happen, that's okay too. Welcome that. Soften into that. Slowly coming back to maybe taking a deep breath in. Keep your eyes closed. So you've probably been breathing fairly shallow, being so relaxed, which is great. And keep your eyes closed and bring your hands together. And I want you to kind of rub your hands together like you're creating some friction. Do it for a good, 10 seconds or so. Rub them quite vigorously. And then place your hot hands on your eyes and kind of press the bones around your eyes. Open your eyes in your dark hands. This is a nice integrated way to come out of meditation without jarring the system. And then close your eyes again and bring your hands to your heart in prayer position. Above and beneath no one. Immune to criticism. Fearless in any situation. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi.